say I'm very, very impressed, but I'm coming to the end of my career, and a lot of you practitioners are much younger than I am. About 5 months ago, I was at the exhibition of the Impressionists here in Rome, and I took advantage of my exalted status as an ambassador to go at 10 o'clock in the morning, and there were school kids, and I mean little school kids. There were 6-year-olds who were in the museum with their teacher, and they were very well behaved. But they freaked me out because they were taking selfies with the pictures in the back. And all these 6-year-old kids, all of them had phones. They're all wired. They all had phones. And then flash forward to this week, I wake up and I listen to Radio 4 from the UK. And they were talking about the perils of young children having apps on their devices when they're under 13 years old. And they noted that 80% of young kids in the UK were on Instagram. So figure, that's who you're going to be dealing with. That's the challenge. I mean, I'm gone, I'll be out of here. It'll be all of you. But, I mean, how are you going to make the connections to that? I mean, Italy is one of the most mobile countries in the world. What are the services you're going to have to come up with to put on that phone to ensure that the government can connect with its clients, to connect with its citizens? You know, you're going to say, I love going to the Italian post office. It's one of my true cultural experiences, you know. You stand and they have line E goes here, but, you know, the best experience I had was when I had to get a visa for my son. And I got the form and they said, ha bisogno di un francobollo. I said, that's great, we're in a post office. They said, no, you don't get the stamp here. This is a post office. So we had to go to a tobacco store to get the stamp to go back to the post office, do the form. Imagine all those services are all going to be online. All the connections with clients will be online. You'll be influenced by the campaigns that various people you've heard us speak or hear speaking are going to be designing to influence you. So that's the challenge. So we've had an interesting exchange. Dr. Massey, I was really taken. I mean, the effect of big data, it's out there. I know that in politics in Canada, people are now associating the analytics that they can do, drawing on various databases, so you can go, and they have done this in Canadian politics. Somebody who lives in a rural environment, is over 50 years old, owns a gun, and rides a snowmobile. And a government will say, we're going to grant for Northern Ontario $20 million for snowmobile trades, and they'll nail 7,000 votes. So when you're able, for $20 million, but when governments are able to do that stuff, political parties are able to do that, it does get down to what are the questions you have to ask, and we have to be able to do the same things. I mean, if you think about diplomacy, well, we should be doing the same things as well, you know, and applying it to the relationships we have. But anyway, grazie a tutti. I'm very, very pleased. It's been a very successful day. Thank you to Louis, but thank you to the panelists, and we really appreciate the insights you provided to us. I hope, Jay, that this equaled what you did in LA. I think it's been very informative. Thank you all, and à la prochaine.